You're going to like today's video if you're anything like me. Right, I'm going to go and sit in my car. Oh, half a tree, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Ah. Stay there. Right. Still what we normally do then. Let's have a little chat in the car. Love it. Oh, so get straight to it. I've got this lovely big box got delivered the other day. This is from Fletch, the absolute legend. Little backstory on Fletch. He bought himself a little 182. He even bought some of my merch as well, which, yeah, thank you again for doing that. I don't know how long he had it for, but he changed his mind in the end, and he has now gone for a Megane RS. I don't know if it's a 250 or a 265, but he's made me very jealous, but also has made me very happy in turn. So he has sent me sort of like this mystery box. I kind of knew the main thing that was coming, and I appreciate it so much because it's amazing, and I can't wait to install it. But yeah, he sent me kind of a mystery box with quite a few other bits and spares and that were from the 182 that he had. And yeah, he just said if you want them, you can have them, and yeah, well, exciting. So I'm going to go through a few bits. I'm going to start at the smaller stuff, and then we're going to work our way up. So that's probably one of the smallest pieces in there. He sent me some spare bullets, which is quality because I'm doing the outside colour change. If you didn't see on my Instagram, I did a little poll the other day of whether I should change the bullets to anthracite rather than black, and the same with the badges. I'm going to start with the bullets, and then we're going to move on, and I'm going to decide whether I want to change the badges as well, or leave that as sort of a separate thing, because obviously you've got anthracite with the wheels, so I was thinking maybe the badges will match that, but I don't want it to look funky. So, but from the poll, the anthracite won by like 2 votes, so there's not a lot in it, but these are perfect because I'm going to spray these completely red first of all, and then we're going to use some wax to cover the writing, and then we're going to spray anthracite, wipe the wax off, and we'll have an anthracite bullet and a red writing, and then we'll stick those on the side, and obviously I'll see what they're like. But this is decent because it means I don't have to take mine off throughout the spray in, so I'm just going to sand these babies up, get them nice and clean in there, see what it looks like with anthracite and red. So that is spot on that he sent me another set there. I was quite excited to see that. Next, another small one. I already have this technically in my car because this is exactly the same one as what I bought, but I bought it about 2, maybe 3 years ago now, and it's perfect time to change it. It is the little gear knob topper. I didn't actually use their gear knob, I just replaced the top because you can get a little like Stanley knife behind this and pop that out. But yeah, it's the black and red. And my one's just getting a little bit faded. I got a little chip there, so this is going to be a lovely replacement. So I'm just going to pop that little cap out. I'm swapping over once sort of everything else is done. But like I said, the red's just starting to fade on that one, so I might be able to get some little bits of paint and stick that in that grap and just freshen that one up. But this is perfect because I can just stick it straight in and replace it. So that one there is also a pretty cool send. Thank you very much, Fletch, again, because this is wow cool. Another one, this is also another thing I was going to buy because my my sort of rear number plate light was playing up just before the MOT, and that was also an advisory or a fail because I think the light was flickering, it wasn't working. But Fletch has bought one of the LED ones which go in the back, so you just plug it in like so, and it has a full LED bulb all on the inside. So, and it looks clean and fresh. So we're going to jump to the back of the car and have a quick look at that to show you what my bulb is. I had to put the standard yellow bulb back in because my little LED one was a cheap one and it was a bit rubbish. But yeah, that's sort of that one. And this is the new one. I don't know how you can see how yellow that is. Sort of old. And then that's the newer one. So I'm just going to pop that out now with a little flathead, and we're going to swap him straight over. Does that count? So that part there is exactly the same shape as the new setting, and that just goes into said light bulb. So a bit of faffing. I just used a flathead to pull the little bit of metal up at the bottom, but she's in. Well, that flathead. How much better does that look? Clean, new, shiny, nice LED, not dirty thinging. Cool. That's number 3. So that was pretty cool. That was unexpected as well. We got some secondary strips. Obviously in here I've got the carbon fibre ones. Some more standard ones of those. So I don't know if I'm going to sand these up and try red. I don't know. I don't think I want to get rid of my carbon ones because I think they're quite unique. But yeah, they're always cool to have, so I might experiment with them. Another bit that's good, because mine and my car is looking a bit rough in itself, but it's a new sort of climate control console, which is in a pretty decent condition. It needs a little bit of a clean up. It's starting to go a little bit sticky on the bottom, but we know how to get rid of that now with the elbow grease and a bit of elbow grease with the rubbing. But this one here is a better condition one than mine. Because that one's there, and my one's sort of peeling there. So yeah, at some point, if I ever get round to it, I will be sticking that in, because it does bug me how this has been like scratched and caught, and yeah, looking a little bit worse for wear. And also like the fan symbols aren't looking like fans anymore, they're just circles. So that's quite a good change. What else have we got? Right, so we're moving on to the big one, but I'm going to get the other parts out. So we're ready to talk about it. This here, when he first messaged me and said about it, I was like, what? Because I've been looking at one for a while. Alright. And it is a new, sportier, more sort of racing wise steering wheel. This is the OMP full leather, similar to mine with the thumb grips being sort of that, I don't even know what you would call it, holy. With the leather there. Yeah, everything else is leather. This is one that I've always wanted, because I always wanted a leather one, not the Alcantara where you have to wear gloves. Obviously they get dirty and you have to clean, you have to maintain. With these, obviously with the leather steering wheels, you just give them a wipe. So yeah, this is amazing. This is going to replace the big boy. This will be installed soon. I didn't want to take the airbag away without having half a cage and some harnesses and bucket seats, but now that I've got this, I mean, can you not install it? So this is going to go on, and I'm just going to put all my face, yeah, I might put all my face into it. I'm going to put all my face into the seat belt and not have an airbag, because I really want to install it, like really bad, especially now that it's here and I got it. Ooh, it's getting me ready. So just to show you from sort of my angle, size difference, and I've got a tape measure in here as well to measure, but standard wheel, red tab on top, obviously reasonably big for these cars, and then you've got this one. Don't know if that quite shows how much smaller it is, but it is a lot smaller, and I'm interested to see how the car, well, how it feels driving with the smaller wheel, because from what I've heard from a lot of other people, a smaller wheel makes a massive difference. Yeah, just the sort of driver feel and turning and etc. But hope you're as excited about that as I am, because I think that's absolute quality. Other parts for it, in between my legs here we have the horn button. The only thing is yellow, so can I get like a sticker for it? Should I paint it? Should I leave it? We've got yellow OMP and yellow OMP center horn button, so we've still got the horn, which is decent. I don't know if with these you can buy the cruise control buttons, but that's something I definitely look to invest in as well, because I like to use the cruise control and stuff like that as well. So yeah, we'll need to look into that and see what we can do. Other parts, obviously the Boss came with it as well. Fletch also sent that, and like I said, it's just an absolute legend. Yeah, it's quality really. It's got me well excited. So we got the Boss. There is that little metal disc somewhere as well, and all some wiring and instructions as well, so this may rattle my brain a little bit, but Boss. Then this little metal plate goes in somewhere and you line up all the holes, and then this beauty go on there as well. So we have got the complete shebang. But I'm well excited just to see how it feels. And then you got all the Allen key screws. I can't just put that in there like that. All the Allen key screws to go in the middle there, so the 6, and they go in the centre of the wheel. And then we push from there and get it on. Wire all the horn in. With the airbag, I've got the resistors still spare from doing whatever it was in front, the acoustic valve. Was it acoustic valve? Something like that. Anyway, I've got 3 spare, and you need 2 apparently for the horn. So I'm going to be using those so I don't get the, not the horn, the airbag, so I don't get the airbag warning light. But yeah, I'm just well excited to get that on and transfer it. I've got a tape measure in here as well, just to sort of tell you guys how big it is. The standard wheel is, let's do it from 10. The standard wheel is about 38 centimeters across. It's about 14 and almost about 15 inches across. And I think it's a complete circle, yeah. A 15-inch diameter for those centimeter inclined, 38 centimeters, so 380 mil. Whereas this aftermarket steering wheel from OMP is 300 mil across, or just under a foot, which is 12 inches. So we've lost about 3 inches. And for losing 3 inches, that's a good thing, apparently, in the car life. So yeah, 300 mil across, 30 centimeters, 12 inches, or 1 foot, whatever you want to call it, and it is completely round, no flat bottom or anything like that. You've got this nice little sort of hand dip, kind of in that point there, where it's nice and circular, and then it dips and then comes back out and round. That's quite nice when you put your hand on it. It's a little bit more flat, let's say, so it's sort of, yeah, I'm just well excited to use it. And hopefully you can see from back here as well, if I put it up near my head, you can see the size difference where that 3 inches is lost. Quality. I just can't wait, I'm so excited. So yeah, that obviously made my life, because I was stuck for ideas with my car, because I'm at that point now where I go, do I get rid of the back seats? But then that jeopardizes sort of days out with Em and that, me driving, she'll have to drive. So that's putting pressure on her a little bit. But yeah, you lose 8 centimeters or 3 inches, 80 mil, which is a lot with a steering wheel. It's quite small, but if you remember, and you've been here for a while, on a video where we did the boosted Clio, the black one from a while back, I think it's Rich's, can't think of his name though, he had one of these, and straight away I was like, oh, that is the one I want so bad. And I mean, what are the chances? But there's quality. I'm well excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. That's another mod. I've ordered a few things offline, but the next big ones for the car, other than the steering wheel, I'm looking into sort of like splitters and canards, and then the side skirt, they've got a little canard that flicks out, not like a canard, like a little splitter that flicks out of the back. That's what I want to do. Still looking towards the trophy spoiler, and doing something with the gear stick as well. That's sort of the bits that I want to be looking into and pushing towards for the future, really. But yeah, that wheel was absolutely perfect. Don't know what to do about the little yellow bits on it, but I'm not fussed about that yet. I just want to get it on and try it. So that's going to be the next video, probably, is installing that wheel. I might even do it today if I've got a little bit more of a chance. Em's cooking a lovely roast for me now, so I'll need to be inside in a minute. But yeah, thank you so much to Fletch. Thank you to all you guys that watch. He found me through the channel. He's added me on Instagram. We talk through there as well. I'm massively jealous about his Megane RS that he's got. That's probably one of the next cars, if I stay Renault based, that I want to get. But we'll see where it goes. We'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in as always, guys. If you wouldn't mind smashing that like down in the comments, smashing that like button down the bottom, leaving a comment. But yeah, just thank you so much to Fletch, absolute legend, and I'm well happy with that. He knows already because I messaged him loads of times because I couldn't really believe it, in all honesty. But I'm just so excited to get that steering wheel on and utilise the other parts. I've got a nice LED light at the back, gonna have a nice brand new gear stick on the top here, looking beautiful and red. And yeah, just utilising those bullets and sort of changing up the car a little bit more and pushing the car forward and creating more content for you guys, which is the main thing. So yeah, thank you to Fletch, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Cheers.